Sure, on the other streaming app that I have. It's pretty it's pretty fun, and actually the conversations have become a little tricky past few days. But a big breakthrough happened. Yeah, because they're trying to troll, they're trying to push the boundaries, and then like when you get close with them, then they feel like they can come consoling you about when they push buttons like, "Oh, how did I, what did I do wrong?" or whatever. And
They're
so
getting ammo for future attacks.
yeah, because like one of the trolls that's become really friendly with me got banned a couple days ago because like they offended somebody with their profile photo. And I was like, hey, dude, you're dealing with the whole world. This is public. Like, you're consenting to come be in the public and be associating with the public and expressing yourself to the public through this platform. This is gonna happen. And it's like, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just means that, like, it was valid. Someone's response to what you had was valid. And that's the key thing that you need to respect and walk away from instead of, like, oh, they're just too sensitive. Like, no, like we learn, like that's valid right now. It's something to know. Maybe it'll become invalid in the future, and that'll be cool. That's what we got to work towards. So, it's kind of hard to tell somebody, and like it comes down to like different perspectives. Particularly in politics, or what side of the histories was told to them. You know, and
Yeah.
um, But a big breakthrough happened with another one, and the other one was like, I guess we have more learning to do, and I'm like, yeah, like that's it, like that's the first step to winning this, and like you can continue to troll, you just have to like understand boundaries and understand like the context in which you're trolling and how to effectively communicate, because at the end of the day, trolling is just communication, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, I welcome the trolls. And then we have these like deep conversations about this. And it's like, y'all have feelings. I know you do. Obviously, you do. You probably have feelings more than the
Yeah,
non trolls because like you're invested to like be trolling.
right. My friend is sending me my own copy of Mark Manson's book, the newer one, Everything is Fucked, a book about hope. And I'm excited to read it again because it's been since it was released like 3 years ago. But one
Hmm.
of the main topics is like, emotional brain versus logic brain, and how no matter how logical we are, emotion brain is always running the show. Like
Yeah.
that is just how it is. It is how we are hardwired.
Yeah.
And you can get better at taking action that's not emotion driven, but that's what I thought about that as you were talking about trolls and emotions. And I felt curious to know if, like, in your conversations, if you get the sense that there's like an opening up about like them wanting to feel heard, or about them like, is it like, hey, I got banned and I want to know like what was too much, because like I enjoy trolling, but like I don't enjoy totally crossing a boundary and being shut down? Or
They're not there yet. They're not at that point yet. But that will be, I think, part of the process of trying to understand. Like they're still at the point of like, hey, they're too sensitive. They need to
uh
figure out their problem.
they're like, I just need to be accepted, like I'm not too much,
Yeah.
versus this like query of what happened there.
Yeah, maybe I am too much. All right, let me look at this. Like, and that's like what the other guy said when he said, I guess me and the other person have more learning to do.
Yeah.
Is like that's the step even before what you're talking about, where people start taking accountability for their own actions.
Yeah, it all starts with curiosity, right? Like,
Hmm. Yeah, I almost started crying when I saw that comment. I was like, oh wow, because like before they just kept denying, and then like they would just troll me in response, but I just kept plugging forward, and they're like, yeah, we know you like to talk about this stuff, Elise, because like I'll dedicate a good amount of my stream to talk about these issues. And I'll just repeat it over and over again. and they stay around, you know, so it's like y'all are obviously still interested, so you know the breakthroughs will happen.
I'm like thinking about the boundaries talk many months ago right
Yeah.
now. A little bit like that, like
Yep.
mm,
I mean, like the only real benefit out of this is not like I'm going to be saving any people from trolls on a wide scale, but like I think it's just practice of learning how to communicate these things so I can better do it in the other areas of my life, and you know, inspire others to do that as well. Because yeah, we even talked about that in the practicing safe sex talk last night. We talked about Facebook, like the whistleblower thing that happened, and then the shutdown that happened, and we talked about a lot of cool little like offshoot topics around it. And one of them was talking about like the reality of if trust in Facebook does dissolve to a point where there is a mass exodus, like how are we going to like how are we going to like deprogram our family members that are like deeply kind of been like radicalized in their ideas, like how to have those conversations effectively to like not tell people that they're wrong and that they're like conspiracy theorists and they're like believing in the wrong things, but that they need to open their perspective, just like this conversation about the trolls.
so if trust in Facebook dissolves.
Yeah, people. Oh, okay. You lost me. Okay, I didn't know if you like actually left or not. Okay, I'll finish it. Yeah. So, if the trust in Facebook dissolves, there's going to be a max exodus, and the opportunity for people to like deprogram their loved ones from being radicalized, which Facebook has been doing, which the whistleblowing stuff proved that it's been doing. Like, how do we approach those conversations? Because you can't do it in a way where you're telling people, oh, hey, you're finally, you know, not wrong, or you're finally, yeah, not wrong, or, you know, you were so stupid, or you were like,
been lifted and now you can see clearly.
yeah, you can't be saying that. That's not going to be effective communication there, you know. So we kind of opened that up. We didn't resolve that thing, but it's just kind of an interesting thing to think about.
Can you elaborate on the whistleblowing? I don't know what you... Is it like a general thing or a specific event?
I mean, yeah, it wasn't a surprise, right? But like there was finally like an official whistleblower insider who released information about the business model ethics of Facebook in regards to switching algorithms to better suit. Hey, Snake Eye, thank you for resubscribing, Snake Eye. I appreciate that. Snake Eye always lurking. He's always lurking. We'd love to see you here in Topia again, Snake Eye. Okay, so yeah, I'll go back to the whistleblowing. Yeah, they went to like 60 Minutes or something like that, and told a story, and coincidentally, Facebook and all of their software had a major outage like the whole day. Mm-hmm. That was the outage. I think we talked about the outage last time.
I knew about the outage. I didn't know about the whistleblowing.
Yeah, so yeah, the whistleblowing is probably the more important part of this story. Yeah, because it's like a major ethics conflict, and you know.
So the algorithm was manipulated to increase radicalization?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Basically.
Like, to show people things that would make them want to respond in an emotional way that was, like, way far to one side or the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. So, like, yeah, the question is, like, if there's a mass exodus and we're able to reconnect with our true communities, our families, you know, because there's been a lot of breakup going on over the past few years because of this fucking manipulation that was all for
Right.
the sake of profit.
Yeah. I was writing
Yeah.
about it in my journal this morning. I was like, maybe there's kind of like what we were saying earlier in our conversation before the streaming about appropriate anxiety and depression. And part of that for me has been like all these friend breakups. You know, and one specifically I can think of was very much like that at work. And I attempted to not also do that.
Yeah.
But, it was very much like that person was on Facebook a lot and sharing a lot of info, and I was like, this is really helpful. Maybe we could talk about this in a different way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so Facebook.
Yeah, and Facebook's having a big problem with. Facebook is having a problem with with whistleblowers because it happened again. Like, I guess they put together some sort of committee that's supposed to try and like monitor for this kind of leak activity. And the fact that they put together that committee was like immediately leaked to the media. That it's like Facebook tries to do something to crack down on whistleblowers, and somebody immediately blows the whistle.
That screens don't stop. This coffee pump it up.
Jeremy's back.
Jeremy's back.
Back again.
I want to go find that song right now. It's like this happy hardcore rave anthem about the whistle crew. That's great.
Tep is over here on Twitch running his mouth. He says, as evil mastermind, I manipulate too. That is how I make people believe in themselves. What do y'all think about that? I was like telling him that's like
What,
off-brand.
the Tep is an evil mastermind?
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Well,
I don't buy the Tep as an evil mastermind. Sorry.
He was like, oh, well, it's like sarcasm. I'm like, yeah, but that's if anything, it's irony, not sarcasm. Buy it. It's only 99 cents. Cheap, Sam. Cheap.
What? The Tep's not an evil mastermind?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give him the evil part.
That's a good one. Jeremy, what's going on? Do we got you?
Yeah, I don't get it. It's this old laptop. It seems to work fine. Desktop, it doesn't. And I can't figure out why.
You're still lagging, though. But we hear your audio, which is nice.
Yeah, I don't get it. Something.
Snake Eye says, Tef has a point though. The manipulation is only criticized when the information is bad. They use it for good things too. The manipulation? It's just confusing. It's like, oh, I'm manipulating you to become a better person. Like that's not manipulation anymore. That's like that has a different word, I think. Inspiration. Yeah, you're an inspirational what's inspirational what would that be? An inspirational troll?
I think that's what he's aiming. He's trying to I think you summarized exactly what Tuff is trying to sell himself as.
I told him, I was like, hey, I'm an international marketing expert. Like, put me on the task. That's it. Inspirational troll. I mean, low hanging fruit. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, Tef. Oh, is that a threat,
coming to the
Tef?
tea house
He's
now?
gonna come. He's gonna come debate us.
I mean, that was the real goal here.
I mean, that was the intention, right? Like,
Right? I was like, hey, let me start my stream and Tef will come. I don't know. I don't gotta go to Evil Laugh. That was just natural. That wasn't like an evil laugh. That was just my natural laugh. So.
that was my norm.
Oh, 1.5 hours. Shit. I might be around. I got a hard stop at 5. I got an important business meeting. I gotta make some money. Happens. Oh, by the way, Kayla, I am gonna be going to Phoenix. Like, yeah, I know it's like not super close to you, but I don't know. Maybe I can make like a whole weekend of it and then like travel down where we can meet somewhere. But
Let me know what you're thinking.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Phoenix for like a farmer's market. It's like a cool event. Like one of my clients has been selling tea at the farmer's market there, and I guess he has like the stage to like do a presentation or something. And I was like, hey, dude, I'll support you.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go support him. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want me to like say something that I'll be prepared for that. But like I'm just going to support the guy, and like bye, Jeremy.
Like in and out.
Poor guy. He was using a different device. Yeah. So that must be the connection he's having issues with.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's on a weekend.
Yeah, it's on a weekend. It's on like a Saturday, so I could do like a long weekend thing.
Okay. Yeah, I might be able to come and watch and support, and yeah, just let me know what it sounds like, because Phoenix is like 2.5 hour drive, and it's like a lot of lanes of traffic, and I like hate driving in Phoenix, but
Well, no, that's why I'm saying that maybe I could go for that event, and then I can do an additional little hop over to visit you somewhere. Maybe
Yeah.
all the way to visit you. Why the heck not? Since I've already driven all that much.
yeah. I
Hang
mean,
on,
I'm
let's
open to
let's
that.
ask the real questions here. Kayla, where's the nearest hot spring between you and Phoenix?
Yeah.
There are some in Safford.
Yeah.
If I knew about the hot springs, I would have gone by now.
I would,
don't
yeah,
know if
right?
There are any.
Good question, Sam, though. Valid, good question.
I do like how your brain works.
I mean, I wouldn't be the one who would get to go. What the hell is that, Elise?
It's my tea. It's my tea. I'm showing it off.
Oh,
Here, I'll show you.
show us your tea.
You want to see my tea?
I want to see your tea.
Okay, let me change my camera. I don't have my OBS going right. Oh, I guess I could make it going. Let me just do it through OBS. That'll be the best. The best. All right, I'm a little slow right now. I'm getting this. I wasn't prepared to do this with y'all. Cause I just like kind of gave up on the virtual camera because it's like got so much of a delay to it. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Here's the motherfucking tea. You can see the motherfucking tea. I don't know, the lighting's not very good. Oh,
nice.
this is an oolong, Indian oolong tea. It's called Rolling Thunder.
Ooh, I like that name.
Rolling Thunder. All right. It's enough tea for y'all.
Never. Never enough.
This is the tea I don't sell anymore, but I had a big old bag of it and I was like, oh, I'll drink it. I have like a whole bunch of tea like that.
Why don't you sell it anymore?
Because it's like not what it says it is, you know? And the producer lied to me, and I kind of have like a one strike you're out type of a thing. And so it's weird because I do have like, not a lot, because it hasn't happened recently, because I'm really good at, you know, knowing when people are being truthful or not. But like in the beginning, yeah, I used to make some mistakes, and I bought some tea from people that it wasn't what they said it was, and then you have it still. It's not like you can sell it anymore, especially with like the business model I have. So it just like sits. So sometimes we do like when we smoke stuff and we need a bunch of tea to like smoke meats and whatnot. That's when we'll use it. Or like right now, I'm drinking it right now. It's very old. I haven't tasted this tea in a very long time. So I was like, oh, this is curious. I'll drink it. It was very good.
So can we buy your counterfeit tea for like half off?
I mean, maybe under the table type of a thing, but like definitely not on my catalog. You know what I mean? Like it just like yeah.
I don't shop your catalog.
So.
It's got a pretty color.
It does.
Yo, you can actually see the color, yeah. Here, let me It's better in the other camera. You can see it better. Woo. Yeah, I mean the tea itself is actually good. It's just the business. I'll tell you what happened.
All right, spill the tea.
Spill the tea. I'll spill some tea. It was actually like one of my first mentors that I had in the industry. And, you know, he started a farm with his family, and the tea that they're making on that farm itself is great. You know, not organic though. That was one thing that happened. They said it was organic, not certified. And then like I introduced them for like a contract, and it was a big buyer, and that big buyer did all the like analysis on the tea, and it was not organic. It wasn't like alarmingly too high, but it was like
Didn't pass muster.
yeah, it wasn't 100% clean either. And that's just the thing of lying, you know, which is a big deal. But he was kind of like writing on all of the branding and the marketing that I was building early on as like my mentor, my tea uncle or whatever. And I came to find out that they weren't referring any business that was coming, because like I was doing a big marketing for them internationally. And they were selling tea, but then they were like selling their cheaper tea, because they were also traders that like bought cheap tea from all the different auctions and brokered it and whatever. So they were
That's
like,
why we don't deal with traders.
yeah, that's why I don't deal with traders. Nope. Directly with the source, directly with the farmer, you know? So then I tried to work out a deal, because I was like, hey, you know, actually your daughter is the one that's actually like making this tea and like putting this work in. And I was like, why don't you have her set up a separate business? Like, I don't mind that y'all do your own thing, like still make your money, because I know it's hard to make money as a tea farmer. So like, you know, y'all can keep your business going. They refused to do that. They refused to give the daughter the business, or to give the daughter any type of power in the arrangement. And I was like, oh, well, really screw this. We will no longer be working together. Like, I'm no longer your friend, or, you know, your daughter, or whatever you want to call me. You know, and it doesn't mean that we're enemies either. It just means we're on different paths, different values.
Right.
And that's it. But the tea's pretty good. I brewed it a little strong. I'll brew it lighter on the next infusion. But that was the tea. I mean, that's some tea, right?
That's something.
And then it looked like tea.
All right, let's get Jeremy in. Jeremy's here now. He's muted. He's muted.
Yeah, it seems to be working okay now.
Cool. Hey, Jeremy, what are you dressing up for as Halloween?
Epic beer man.
I haven't decided yet.
That's fair.
But I don't know if I told you this idea. I may have. There's me and these two other guys. We're thinking like, like what could we go as if we have matching stuff? And since the first suggestion was like go as Forrest Gump. Oh yeah, we did. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's still on the four forests. But otherwise, I really need to find those Christmas lights that have little pumpkins.
Oh yeah.
And at least the least I could do is wear those around.
The least.
Very
But
And
come
back.
on, I'm expecting more from you, Jeremy.
Yeah, I have some actually pretty cool stuff. I just didn't have time today because I have to take off and be somewhere by 7.
Oh, what do you got going on?
It's like a get together with it's a chocolate pancake
Ooh.
bourbon gathering.
What? Chocolate pancake bourbon gathering? Oh my goodness, Jeremy, you're always getting your what?
Well, why didn't I know about this? I guess there'll have to be a Vegas version.
Has anybody else noticed that Jeremy seems to always have the coolest parties and we're never invited?
And he's all just like quiet about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this."
What's kind of cool, we have our own whipped cream machine. So I was given the task. I'm the guy that has to pick up all the whipping cream on the way, so we can do some custom. We made some peanut butter whiskey whipped cream. That was kind of cool.
Dang.
So yeah, we got to make. That's key. You have to make your own whipped cream.
I do that all the
Peanut butter.
time. That's standard, yeah.
With peanut butter and whiskey.
Mm-hmm. What were we doing? Got to come up with something new tonight. Whatever it is needs to have whiskey or bourbon in it. But they moved it up. It was supposed to happen like at 6. They moved it up at 7, which is fine. I'm more than happy to oblige another hour of this. So, but otherwise, I mean, there's that antique place I work at. Where is it? Some woman gave me a bunch of stuff. And I don't know if it's out here, which could be something very cool. But I'll have to plan ahead, and I'll have more time next week so I can do something with it. Out somewhere.
Elise, what are you gonna dress as?
I don't know. I always like make my decision the day of.
Yeah.
I don't have any plans, no party. I know I'll definitely be making one party on my stream. I have to. I'm gonna do a jack-o'-lantern stream, probably like the whole day, like cut jack-o'-lantern and cook something with pumpkin.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, who else can I go as? The few days leading up, definitely have little pumpkins and bats.
Mm.
But as far as like a Halloween day costume, I don't know yet.
Okay, let's Google. Let's let Google find out for us. What is a good costume
Poor Jeremy.
for a man with long beard? Google always has the answers.
Father Time.
Father
Well,
Time.
actually, Father Time's pretty scary. You can actually make that as a very scary costume. Be almost like a Grim Reaper, Father Time hybrid.
Okay, so Forrest Gump is definitely on here.
Yeah.
That's
The
Gandalf the Grey.
the top person is the guy from Harry Potter, the
Oh,
friendly,
Dumbledore.
yeah, the friendly
Hagrid?
guy. Yeah, him.
Ooh.
That guy.
Yeah, the big guy with all the hair. He's got lots of hair.
All the hair.
Let's see. All right, we got a Ragnar. You could be Ragnar. You could. I don't know. That's not a long beard. That's a small beard. I think they just wanted to put a picture of Ragnar. There's Robin Williams for Jumanji when he first comes out of the game. Remember that?
Not familiar.
Oh, here's another Tom Hanks from Castaway.
Oh yeah.
You could just
And have a volleyball. I'm voting for that so far.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, we got the Big Lebowski.
I'm
He's
a
got
fan.
I love how like most of these are coming from websites titled "Best Last Minute Costumes." It's like all the dudes with big beards wait until the last day, just like me. Just like me. Oh, you could be Poseidon from Little Mermaid.
I don't know. Poseidon was pretty ripped, wasn't he? I don't think I can pull that off.
All you need to do is get a pack of those like Hawaiian rolls and like put them in between your shirt, like your rib cage and your pants. It'll look like a six-pack. That's getting really creative. Somehow incorporate that.
The easy lazy costume is you just get like hat and glasses and you go as ZZ Top.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But then
That's
you gotta be like ZZ Top, and that's the hard part.
I know.
That's a big personality to live up to.
Because I mean, now that every time I'm dealing with records, everyone says that, hey, ZZ Top, ZZ Top. But then again, they also assume that I know a lot about records and am familiar with them. I'm really not. So I gotta start listening to more just so I could play along.
So did you ever watch there's quite a few here for the Dictator, the movie? Have you seen that movie?
No.
This guy looks interesting. I don't think I've seen this movie, but all these costumes look interesting. Oh, Bob Ross. But he didn't have a beard. What's this guy
Yeah.
doing to Bob Ross with a beard?
He was a small beard, yeah.
Did he?
It wasn't like Jeremy's beard. I think he had like a more close.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he was all the way clean shaven though. I don't know. I have
Yeah.
to look it up. Yeah, Castaway.
That's
The ball is like, yeah, gotta get Wilson. It matters less what you wear and more that you have the ball. Like,
You're gonna have to be like not wearing any clothes though, because right, he was.
yeah, he didn't have any.
And you gotta be like all scruffy. You gotta go like roll through the
Big
dirt
tan.
or something a little bit to give your skin some wear. Sit out in the sun for.
Yeah.
I'll shower for like a week.
No, just get some fake bronzer.
Yeah, just get fake tan.
Oh my goodness. Fake bronzer. That reminds me of the fucking, like, when I was an Uber driver, I remember the bodybuilding competitions would come through town and I'd be picking these girls up and they'd be leaving like whole ass like orange marks, like stains all in my car seats. And they're like, oh yeah, all the hotel furniture just gets covered, like the whole friggin' because they all got that bronzer on.
Funny.
Oh, shit's funny.
Yeah, even if you go as a wizard, I mean that's kind of a default too. Is it themed or wizard, or is it actually like, oh, it's Gandalf,
Right.
Gandalf the Grey? I don't know. The Father Time thing actually sounds kind of cool.
Let's see, what does he look like? Yeah, I guess so. Do you have a robe?
Best costume ever. Robe, beard, you're set.
But he's
I know
super
what?
gray.
I have. I need to have some sort of. Oh, dude, do I have like? I need like a big hourglass or something ominous to carry around with me. I do. I have a big white robe. Does that work?
Yeah, it looks as if it works. Oh, this pairing is cute. Oh, this is cute.
Father Time and Little Timmy.
No, it's Father Time and Mother Nature.
Oh.
It's
Aw,
so cute. It's this couple, and they did a couple costume. I'm gonna add it onto the screen.
I want to do costumes with other people, like group costume.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
We did that. I've only done that one time in my life, and we did that for a party that we had at T-Let when T-Let was in that house downtown. And we got to invite like the whole downtown community. All right, let's see. I'm gonna change my camera now. Y'all can see it. You see how cute they are?
Oh.
They're so cute. So yeah, that's a cool Father Time. Look at the pole, or no, he's just carrying a clock with him, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. You have to have some sort of timepiece.
Yeah.
I like the hourglass, but that's probably a big hassle.
What is Father Time's like story?
I bet Tef could tell us.
Hey.
Well, you see, there was a cow, and we like to talk about
Hey, Jeremy, you're a classicist, so you know you might know the answer to this. But like, are you familiar with Norse mythology?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
A little bit, but
Do you know anything about a cow licking salt and making man?
Who
oh,
then sucks milk straight out of the udder?
yeah, not familiar with that one.
And that's how all of
That was Tef's favorite part.
He was like, yes, because all men like to.
And also, did you know that Tef lives next door to a castle?
Oh
And he
my
hogs the
goodness.
castle all to himself?
He doesn't live next door to it. I need to be very clear with y'all about that. He was very sensitive about that last time, I think.
Like, I don't feel heard or seen.
But I mean, that's the best thing about Tef not being here is that I could basically say he said whatever I want. And he can't do anything about it. But he's watching, so he gets to listen to me say these things.
Listen while he's like finishing up his work shift or driving home and just be like, ugh.
I am through a mastermind.
Oh, he says I listen. Oh, you creeping. He's creeping.
Oh,
Tef is like, I listen.
Hello, Tef. How are you doing today?
So yeah, is Norse mythology not like a big part of Classicist curriculum? Classicism? You went to school in Scotland, right? You think that it would be a part of it, right?
No, I mean, yeah, I was just the Roman and the Greeks.
I see.
No, Norse is much more interesting. I really should sort of study a little bit more on them. They do have some very strange stuff. But yeah, I don't know too much. Not yet.
Yeah, I guess that's the origin of man's story. It looks okay? I'm gonna look this up. Story of man, or no, cow licking salt rock.
Ham sucking cow udder. I'm not gonna Google that. I think I know better than to Google that.
Amdullah? Aduma? Alright, let's check out the Britannica. It's a cow. Adumla nourished him with her milk. Adumla was herself nourished by licking salty, rime-colored stones. She licked the stones into the shape of a man. Aha! Here, it's making sense now. This was...
I mean, Tef did kind of leave out a couple key details.
Right? Because it's like, how did the man get involved from the cow licking the rock stone? Or the salt stone? Because he kept licking the stone until it became the shape of a man. So the man derives from a salty stone.
So when the cow licks the man's stones, it's salty?
I mean, I guess that's why when you lick yourself, you're kind of salty, right?
I'm sure Tef is getting salty at this point.
All right, let me continue. This was Buri, who became the grandfather of the great god Odin and his brothers. These gods later killed Ergelmir.
Oh, and Odin was the father of Thor.
Yeah. Okay, so here's reference for the primeval cow, Amdullah, formed from drops of melting rime. She was nourished by licking salt. So the cow came before man. Awesome. Formed from drops of melting rime. What's rime?
Just salt water, isn't it?
Is it? Frost formed on cold objects by the rigid freezing of water vapor in cloud or fog. Man, this is some like advanced like chemistry going on here.
That's how they do it in Norwegia.
All right, I'm going to continue. This is a good story. Okay, so she was nourished by licking salty, rime-covered stones. 4 rivers of milk flowed from her udders, and thus she fed the giant Ymir. The cow licked the stones into the shape of a man. This was Buri. The first man was Buri, and he's the father of Odin. Ymir was a giant, and I guess giants existed before man as well. Interesting.
Hmm.
I mean, aren't giants just big men?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
common.
See, so it's true. It's a tough, you know, I mean, it seems as if there's a couple of stories going on with this cow, but this cow is a legit, you know, OG.
Seems like Tef knew what he was talking about.
Yeah. Adumla.
It does happen.
Aumla. I guess like the proper word is aumla. I don't know.
Adwala?
It took 3 days for her to lick the man.
Alright, shoot. Alright, I gotta take off. I gotta go.
All right, Jeremy, it was cool to hang out. Good to see you again. Good to catch up.
So the winner is so far Father Time. But there's room for interpretation there. I think that's what makes it work.
Mm-hmm.
Could be super eerie, ominous, like Grim Reaper, or it could be fun-loving Father Time.
Yeah, like you're stopping time for everybody. Hey, don't worry. Time's not running tonight.
Yeah.
Give us a break. Let's party.
The magic elixir that stops time. Here, have more bourbon. You'll lose track of time. You won't know what's happening.
Yeah. Funny. All right, Jeremy. Well, have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see you next week.
All right, I'll see you. Bye.
Bye. That's funny. Wait, where did Kayla go?
Wait, where'd Caleb? Oh, no, she's here. She just stepped away.
Yeah, she stepped away.
So, a friend in the area is going out of town,
Uh-huh.
and we might have to, and we're going to probably watch his dog.
Sweet.
So, we're doing a puppy play date here in the next, like, half hour or so.
Is it a big dog?
It is a puppy,
Uh-oh.
but it's not a small one.
Okay. You think your dogs are gonna be cool with that dog? Have they met
Yeah.
before?
No, they haven't met the dog before, so that's like the whole point of today.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be just fine because I mean it's a dog, it's a puppy that's less than a year old.
I see.
So,
Not like Bitcoin.
yeah, Bitcoin's a punk.
Well, your dogs like straight up just want to eat him, like he's a little squirrel or something.
Right. So this is not a little squirrel or anything like that.
I see. It's not. It's bigger than Bitcoin. The dog is bigger than Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean this dog is probably almost as big as they are.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes all the difference.
But instead of being them, it's a year-old puppy.
Yeah. Oh, they'll be
It's
fine
probably
together.
like a 50 or 60 pound puppy.
Oh wow, that's a big puppy.
Yeah.
Elise, when are you thinking of coming to Phoenix? Like in the next month or?
Oh, I have the exact date here.
Oh, cool.
I already know when I'm going.
So I should probably put on some clothes.
You mean fuzzy pajama pants? Not for the win?
I mean, no, because we're probably also going to do some rock climbing over on the rock wall.
Cool.
So I should get out of my house suit.
Hey, Tef is calling you a bully, Sam.
The troll is calling you a bully?
Whatever.
Whatever. Alright, it's the 23rd, the day of this event.
Of this month.
Yeah, so it's like next weekend. Not this weekend coming up, but the next one after.
Okay.
But I will come drive to you. I might as well, you know. You're only 2.5 hours. It's not far.
Sweet.
I don't know what we can do, but maybe
Um,
we can go for a hike or something.
I would love to show you Council Rock. It's super cool. There's dispersed camping there if you wanted to like stay overnight out there. But don't have to.
I'm such a wimp and cold though. Is it cold already?
I don't know what it's gonna be that day. Just the last couple of days it has been cold here. Let's see. Probably in the 50s at night. But yeah. if
Alright,
you'd
that's
like-
not that bad. I can
you
handle
know,
that.
I doubt it would be like down in the 30s, but it's possible. And yeah, it's also easy to just make it a day trip. But
Cool.
it's so freaking pretty over there. And I would love for you to be the first like woman that I've gone with to this spot, because I'm always like taking men there and like making tea for them and then feeling very disappointed with their behavior
Ah!
for, like months to come, and like
Freaking savages.
yeah, freaking horrible. So, but yeah, something like that could be fun. I'll think about it some more.
Yeah, think about it.
I made guacamole and I'm so happy.
Yum. I've been eating a lot of Mexican food. Every
Okay,
now.
now I got sweatpants and a t-shirt.
Cool. Oh yeah, they say it's gray sweatpants season.
I got gray sweatpants.
Do you know the gray sweatpants meme?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell me more about this.
I mean, it's something pretty profane, but it's like
Oh,
the thirst traps on TikTok. They do dance moves, and I guess when you're wearing gray sweatpants, things become much more visible
yeah.
while gyrating and dancing. So they're kind of like the sexy pants, you know?
Oh, these are like dudes.
Yoga pants.
Yeah, it's like the dude's version of yoga pants.
That's cool.
Yeah, the one that was like super famous was somebody did a dance for Sia's song Chandelier. Not Chandelier. What's that song? I forget what it's called. What's it called? Is it called Chandelier? Yeah, it's just called Chandelier, that song. And so like there's a dance move where they're pretending to be like swinging from a chandelier, and you like gyrate your hips while you do that. And like there was like the first video that went super viral. It's like what? Like you can see so much. And so then it just became a meme of all the guys that do thirst traps to like, and then women were making fun of it, like
Wait,
stuffing
what's a thirst trap?
a thirst trap. Where's Dawn? Where's Dawn to teach us all the?
Dawn, yeah. Give us the definition.
Yeah, Dawn's not here. Dawn hasn't hung out with us in a long time. I hope he's okay. He's posting a lot of good pictures, so I think he's doing well.
It's a trap for thirsty people.
It's a trap for thirsty people. It's what the kids are saying this day for people that are, you know, like thirsted for some, you
We're on the
know.
prowl.
They're on the prowl, yeah, Thurston.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like sexy
Walk through the
photos,
water. Yeah.
like twerk videos and all of those are all thirst traps, or, you know, and men do them. Men do them as well.
I saw a funny video on Instagram today, and it was like a parody of the guy on the skateboard drinking the cranberry juice.
Oh, with the pumpkin head man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the, like pumpkin spice latte. And
Yeah.
I was so impressed that they were like skateboarding with a pump. Well, maybe they weren't. You couldn't see, but with the
Yeah.
jacket on their head.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then they
that's a
just,
good
like,
one.
stomp the whole thing. It's like not graceful at all.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I laughed.
Hannah has to do a pumpkin decoration
For her office?
for her office, but they're not carving them. They have to decorate them.
Oh, like paint the outside or
Yeah,
carve slightly, like.
yeah. So I think her plan is to do is to get a few pumpkins and make the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
Oh,
Cute.
fun.
Mm.
But we'll see.
I gotta come up with ideas to paint my plates. My first ceramic plates.
Are you gonna put like little inspirational messages on them like Beloved does?
I'm so funny that you say that. Look,
You're eating from one.
do you have your beloved bowl right now?
No, I mean,
In this food, I see clearly the presence of the entire universe supporting my existence. Yeah,
freaking hippies.
yeah. I had so much fun on the Blissware team, though.
Yeah.
Watching things like.
Oh, you're having your guacamole, that's right.
Yeah, it's like the only bowl I have.
I'm getting hungry, and I just got a text from my friend, my foodie friend that's in town from Boston. He texted me like 2 weeks ago, and he was like, hey, I'm in Vegas. And then he's like, oh, but I'm playing poker, so I don't know my schedule, because he's in the turn. I guess he's doing really well, because like he hasn't contacted me in 2 weeks. He's like, yeah, I've been nonstop. He's like, but I got a break until tomorrow, and he wants to freaking eat, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat some freaking spicy lamb skewers. I told you about the place that like automatically turns your meat at the table, and they bring coals out table side to cook the meat.
Wow.
That you went to with Jeremy 4 times in 3 days.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard about that one.
That was a good laugh.
I did tell you all about it. Okay. I forgot I was obsessed with it before. I haven't had it in a while. I haven't had anybody to go eat it with in a while because Nick has been out, and like Nick didn't have the money to afford it for a while, so we couldn't. Now he's been out, but he's been working some gigs, so when he gets back, we'll probably go eat there quite a bit as well. But I told my friend about it, and I've been waiting for him to hit me up and be like, hey, let's go eat. He did it finally, and I'm like, I'm hungry now.
Good.
I'm gonna pig
Where are you
out.
going?
Tonight, why not?
Good.
Yeah.
Tonight, gonna eat some meat.
Do you like Mint? The
The Indian restaurant?
yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Indian buffets are hard. I mean, they hit a spot. I go there when I want it, but like if I'm like wanting nice Indian food, I usually go for dinner, you know?
Gotcha.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they're-
there's something about the brunch Indian buffet for like
Yeah.
$8.
It's
Yeah, there's
not-
something about it. Like I go to it. I enjoy it. It's a different thing than like a nice Indian meal, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you better have like 2 hours for a nap afterwards for sure.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sorry, Kayla, I keep cutting you off.
No, they were gonna open a second location on like the west side of Vegas, and I was
Yeah.
just curious if they ever did, or
I think they did. Yeah, I mean it's still a very popular spot.
okay. Because I was like getting ready to move right from that area, and I was like, damn it, like, because at the other time I had to like cross the strip to be able to go.
Yeah.
It would have been like, you know, a couple of blocks. So
Did you ever go to Mount Everest on Sahara and Decatur?
I think long ago.
That place is good. That place is actually, I feel like, better than Mint. But I think the best buffet is actually over on Sunset, like, and it's kind of cool. It's on the second floor, and it has a view of the airport, like all the airplanes landing and taking off.
Oh yeah, I used to drive by that place on the way to
It's
work.
super good, actually. And it's got a nice view. It's kind of cool to sit up there and, like, I don't know, like, something about watching airplanes go is kind of cool. Without the noise, you know? It's, you know,
Oh yeah, I was
you're-
gonna say I lived by the airport and I hated it because it was so loud.
Yeah, without the noise. Just like romantically watch it. Okay, it's happening. I don't have to hear
There
it.
it is.
Awesome.
Yeah, NASCAR weekend was the worst. I was like, I can hear the town getting populated, like since 5 a.m.
I have got to go.
Okay.
It's time for puppy play date.
All right.
Puppy.
This is
You're-
going to be
you're-
fun.
you're gonna miss- you're gonna miss-
We're getting a puppy.
You're gonna miss
Er.
stuff.
Are yours gonna wear the antenna?
Yeah.
Big ol' antenna with the new puppy? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey,
Bye.
well, have
Bye,
fun,
have
Sam.
fun.
Good luck. Bye. Oh, he rode his bike away. He rode his bike away.
I love it.
Poor Tuff. He's like rushing over here to fight us, and we're all not gonna be here when he shows up.
Like, I got this to say, and that's to say.
I have a call at 5. Like, I have a hard stop, and I'm not missing that call because that's for the Phoenix trip.
Oh, cool.
But then there's also a business prospect there too, so I'm not gonna miss that call.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, it sounds interesting and fun, like the actual farmer's market. I was just thinking about, yeah, if that's, like, I have a desire to do it, but I'm also like, is that something I would actually do? So,
Yeah, think about it. And, you know, we can make a decision up to the last minute. Like, I'm super chill, like, you know, but, like, let's at least just, like, plan to make those days available to make something happen.
yeah.
If, you know, you wake up that morning and you're like, hey, I'm down to do this drive. Like, I'm curious. Let's do it. Like, we can do it. But if it's just a 2.5 hour drive to your place from there, it'd be cool. And I've got, like, an old high school friend that's living in Phoenix now. I think I'm going to hit her up, try to meet her. I
Cool.
haven't seen her in years. She's a dog mom, so I'll have to bring Bitcoin. That's the thing about camping. Bitcoin's the main one I worry about. I mean, I'm a wimp in the cold, but Bitcoin's really a wimp.
Oh, he really doesn't like it? Okay.
Oh, he's bad. He's bad. You feel so bad. Like, he actually generates a lot of warmth. Like,
Yeah.
I've, like, been in some pretty cold environments with him, and as long as, like, you set him up with his sleeping bag and, like, he can cuddle up,
Yeah.
he'll generate his own warmth. But he cannot be like walking around hanging out,
Gotcha.
sitting around the campfire. Like he's like, no, I gotta be cuddled up.
That's cool. Yeah, it's like, it's fine until the sun goes down, and then it, you know, just like it is there.
Yep.
It's cold all of a sudden. But
Yeah.
this area is just like the best dispersed camping. It's got the best sunsets. There's pictographs. There's like amazing hikes. There's rock climbing. There's cows. One morning there were all these cows. It was funny. But yeah, I'll think of something. I wish there were hot springs. That was a good idea.
I love hot springs.
I want to go to Tacopa. Really is what I want. But
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Hot springs in Arizona.
I feel like they're all further north or east. But I'm curious to see what you find.
Yeah. I mean, it seems as if there's a lot, even around where you are.
Let's see. Where did you look on Google? Where'd you look?
Yeah, I'm just like looking on Google, yeah.
Hot springs near me. Yeah, all of these are springs. They're not hot.
Okay.
Bathtub Spring is like literally a bathtub, and it's like the first water stop along the Arizona Trail. Little Sandy Spring, that is out where I was talking about going camping. And that's like seasonal. There wouldn't even be water there.
Okay, I see.
Murray Springs has no water. That is really cool though, because it's like a mammoth site. It's like where they found some of the oldest fossils and history from that time period, like in the United States.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty. I hit a geocache out there.
Oh, sweet.
South Pass Spring. Let's see though. I know there's some in Safford, but they're like paid going. Mud Springs. Huh. Essence of Tranquility. That's what it's called.
Hot Well Dunes,
Ooh, where's that?
Roper Lake State Park, Roper Lake.
Roper Lake.
Do you know that place? It's, I mean, getting closer to New Mexico.
Yeah, that's all. Well, in that same area is Essence of Tranquility, and I know those hot springs. It's like, like a paid thing that you go into. What's the other one? Hot Wells Dune. Let's see. Oh, that's further out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's all just a cage and a hole. I wonder how hot it is.
Yeah, I'm reading about it right now.
I'm on my way to see Hot Well Dunes Hot Springs. It's an old hot spring, miles and miles, nearly 20 miles off the route.
It's 20
Near
miles
Safford,
off of the
Arizona.
road.
Like off
Got
the
the
dirt road.
size of these.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just huge.
The road looks like a pretty easy road to drive on, though.
Yeah, most of the ones out there are.
The hot spring was discovered when they were
well-traveled.
drilling for oil. They didn't hit oil, they hit hot water.
Yeah, that's
There are
near
2 pools
Bowie.
at the springs.
That's
They're
an
filled
interesting
with a
area.
solar well. So at night, there's no water. You'll have to enjoy these springs during the
I
day.
want to go explore all the things.
But it's well worth
it's
it
like getting to
if
be
you can
winter
get
now,
there.
where it's just like the perfect
As you might
temperature
suspect,
here.
the springs are frequented mostly by OHV people.
What are OHV people?
And there are some really bad
I
spots.
don't know.
Incredibly bad spots.
Oh, the road looks
The
gnarly.
springs are also known as
Yeah.
a big party place.
Oh,
As
but it's a
remote as
party
the springs
place.
are, you can bet there's a pretty big party on some weekends. So don't expect complete solitude. And of course, be sure to take everything you need because there are no stores.
Roosevelt.
Yep. That's snow on those peaks. It's cold out at night.
2K Hot Springs. Which
It's
is
so
right
remote
off
out
of
here. Someone might not come along.
Tayoke. I'm saying it horribly wrong. It's like. Yeah, it's like a indigenous name, like a tribal name.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, I can't find it.
Especially trying to find something at night. Oh my god, it's a nightmare.
It's funny, I type in hot springs near me and it's all Ace Hardware. Like, no, Google. That SEO optimization is quite something. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely could do some hiking, maybe some geocaching, but don't know about hot springs.
Yeah. I wish I had like a big old Jeep or something. I would not trust my little Honda Fit on this road.
Oh. Yeah, Love could handle a lot of them. She has a pretty good clearance, but
Wait, that's your vehicle?
mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Yeah, mine does not. I have to be super careful with where I drive with mine.
Great LV Taco Festival and Car Show. Do you know about that?
No, what's that?
It's in Vegas, I guess. We are thrilled to announce the return of the biggest and baddest taco festival in Nevada.
Oh, I've heard about this taco festival, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it looks like it might be at that park that's way up north with the peacocks. I forget what it's called, like Frank something. I don't know. It'll probably tell me if I look.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I forget what it's called. So Nick's been busy doing stuff?
Yeah, he just did like a 15-day gig. Or he's still in the middle of it. In Utah.
Yay!
Yeah, so he's been camping out there. I guess it's like a Red Bull bike race.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So he's been drinking a lot of Red Bull. I'm like, dude, you gotta stop doing that.
Careful. Didn't you
Yeah.
write a paper about drinks? Or was that someone else? About sports drinks?
Who?
Or
What?
did you write a paper in general about energy drinks? I think that was somebody else.
I mean, I don't know. I never wrote a paper on it, but I mean, I've got strong opinions about it. I've worked in that industry before and not interested in ever consuming it myself or, you know, telling others to consume it.
Gotcha. An airplane?
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear them. I mean, you can pretty much hear the airplanes from everywhere in Vegas. The airport's so centrally located,
Yeah, that's true.
and the planes come in from every direction.
I was like on what the hell? Sunset and Green Valley
Mm-hmm.
or something, like by that Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
That was super loud. It was like they were always descending. So they were like really close to the apartment. Yeah, it was really loud living there for a lot of different reasons.
I thought that was always such a chill area, Henderson.
Yeah, no, it was neat. It was just super loud.
You were close to the cactus garden. Did you go there often?
I was like right across the street. I only went for Christmas one year to see all the lights,
Mm-hmm.
but I never went any other time. Yeah, we were on Whitney Mesa, so there was like this super cool view of the strip, and I
Yeah.
would like go on a walk every night and look out at it and be like, "Wow, that high roller really added to the skyline." It did a good job.
Yeah. I can't wait to add my T feature to the skyline.
Ooh, what will that look like?
I don't know, but like I'm hoping it's neon. and has some kind of animation to it.
It'll be like a lime green pink reflection when it gets cloudy.
I want to troll the city with pink.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like a Tillett Fairy Batman symbol.
Ah! Someone needs to chill the fuck out. Put on the Tea Fairy symbol.
Right. I think I'm gonna bring cat ears to Seattle. And I was thinking of being like a kid tea. Just like pouring tea.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
I don't know what we're gonna do, but probably nothing. But I've got a cheetah scarf and some cheetah ears and tea.
Y'all can get dressed up and just have fun with each other.
Yeah, just hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we went somewhere, that's probably what we would end up doing anyways. It's just hanging out, the two of us, because we're all like INFJ, like overwhelmed by too many people at once. One of my favorite memories with Alex was he came to visit in Vegas, and I was like, let's put on onesies and go to the Strip, and he was like, I'm down. So he was wearing the lemur onesie,
Yeah.
and we went into this really fine clothing store at Crystal's. It was like Brunello. I forget the name of the first name. But you know, the salesperson saw us walk in and was like, oh my god, like preparing for it to be awful. But Alex like knows a lot about this brand and was like asking all these really informed questions, and she was like really, really thrown off by this guy in a lemur onesie, like that really wanted to know about these suits and completely had the capacity to like purchase them if he wanted. So. Yeah. That was a good time.
Hey, lemurs have money too.
Lemurs do have money. I was a zebra and I was like blending into the walls at Aria. So that was fun. I miss Vegas sometimes. For things like that.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had a night out on the Strip.
Yeah, I have like no desire to do that right now. But I miss when I did and when it was easy, and it was around the same time that I discovered vapor pens, and I was like, you mean I could just get high in public with this like really easy device? I'm glad this didn't exist when I was 13 or 15.
Oh, I'm so excited for my dinner now. I've been waiting for that guy to hit me up.
Yay.
Hey, but it's good he's winning his games.
Yeah, that's super good.
Yeah. He's not a jerk, you know? I feel like so many poker players are jerks. I mean, I've never worked with them or, you know, been fully immersed in that community, but like the few that I gave Uber rides to and the few that like friends had been dating or even that I had met on like online dating, because there tends to be a lot of poker players here on those friggin' apps. Ugh.
They're like, I'm in town for poker. You want to come watch me play, and then maybe I'll buy you dinner, and then we can fuck. Sorry, Twitch.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of just like normie poker players, like just normal people who had that hobby.
Mm-hmm.
But there were a lot of assholes, and there were some really interesting and fascinating people that were like leveraging it to do cool things. So it was an interesting mix.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an interesting job to overhear all conversations all the time.
How's your Dungeons and Dragons game coming along?
It was good. I worked on my backstory some more. and I think we're gonna like incorporate it into the current gameplay. But things are getting pretty dire. Like, everybody's running out of food. It's been this long, cold winter for 3 years. We really need to, like, find resolution or, like, everyone's gonna die. And we've been playing for, like, a year now, so... In game time, it's only been, like, a month. But in IRL, it's been a year. Almost. But we also have a new member to the party who's been a good addition, so that's fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hey, homies, welcome in. Homies for Nomi. She's in the house. Hey, but Tev said apparently no parking spots in my town today, so I said park at the castle driveway.
Just a quick walk.
Yeah. Do some donuts while you're at it. The driveway is perfect space for doing donuts, and then just leave your car there. Walk home. Homies, how are you doing? How is life? Starting to cool down, huh? It's an hour walk. You'll find a parking space. Just park on the grass. Be that asshole. Everything is so orderly and perfect in Denmark, though. There's no way. Oh my gosh, you would just like completely disturb the whole city.
Oh.
It's been a rough week, homies. Well, I hope your week turns around. My week's been good. Productive. Getting work done. Eating a lot of tacos. I did it. Like, I've only been eating Mexican food this whole week. Tacos and tortillas and, like, burritos. It's because I haven't gone to the store yet to re-up on all of my goods, and that always ends up being like the last thing that I can make. You know, the eggs left over, the butter left over. The old teacher school. It's a school for old teachers to like refresh their teaching skills. Yeah, Taff said he found a parking spot.
Oh, good. That means he'll be here soon.
Yeah. He's ready. He's fired up. He's ready to come debate us, but his bully's not even here.
Yeah, I'm like, Sam's the main debater. I am just the moderator. Or the witness.
Taff probably just wants to come here and bully us.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? What does it educate now? No more teachers. You don't need more teachers. Homies, I've been good. I've been streaming a lot to that Pokecha app. I'm deep in it. I've leveled up. It's pretty fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I've been networking a lot on the Japanese side. So I've been speaking a lot of Japanese, which is great because like I'm refreshing a lot of my memory on vocabulary and whatnot. Grammar. It's been fun. You never got an email from them? What the hell? I hate that. I'm gonna follow up with them. I'm so sorry about that, homies. Like, They've been signing a lot of people lately too. But they have a pretty high standard now. The people that get signed, like, it's super competitive. What you have to level up to a certain level and maintain it, or else you lose your contract. I think it's getting used for educating people in Danish for immigrants. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a lot of immigrants in Denmark. I'd assume there's some. There's nowhere to sign up, homies. It's all like an introduction type of a thing. So, and I've introduced other people to them too, and I haven't even seen them do an audition or anything. So it's like, they're slacking. It's the agency that's slacking. There's a bunch of agencies. I don't know. I just got one. Nick actually introduced it to me. It was through his like ambassador, like brand ambassador work. The noise?
Yeah, no, it's your hands.
It's my hands. No, the swatter right here. I got it. I got it on deck. Ready to go.
Ready for when Tef gets here.
Good.
I'm gonna wash this plate out. I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah, homies, I haven't even been spending that much time on TikTok. I'm spending all of my time on that Pococha and here on Twitch. I didn't even notice the day that Facebook went out. I kind of noticed, but I didn't care. Like, it was like not even an issue for me. Both Instagram and Facebook, I was like, oh, they're not working. Cool. I was just watching live videos and TikToks. Why was it banned, homies? Was it because of the imposter account? I remember you were talking about how there was like a fake account that was trying to fish information from your followers. Did that happen? Is this associated with that? Ah, shoot. What happened, homies? Oh, Tef, you were at work. Oh, people were reporting you? Dude, that's why TikTok freaking sucks. Like, their moderation, censoring policy is so manipulatable by anybody. Your dancing gnome, your dancing gnome was taken down for nudity. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so the girl I'm talking to, Kayla, homies for Nomies, she's a glass blower. She's really talented. She makes these cute little glass blown gnomes. Like, they're so cute. And she makes all these videos of them like dancing to music.
That's great.
The video got taken down for nudity. Fucking glass gnome.
Oh, the glass gnome? Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. As soon as you start to get any kind of traction on TikTok, there's like these fucking trolls, and it's so easy to like fake report and actually affect people's accounts. That's the problem with, you know, like larger sized women when they do like thirst traps. They get reported for nudity, while like thin women that do thirst traps never get reported. It's because like TikTok, that's not TikTok's AI that's censoring it. It's like community reporting for that. So any kind of troll or, you know, misogynist or whatever could just be like, oh, this is nudity. This makes me uncomfortable. But then if it's, you know, a thin person, it's like, oh, no problem. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a problem on at all on Pococha. Pococha, like, they actually have AI. And their AI is savage. They have all these rules, like no sleeping, no drinking, no driving while you're using the app. And the AI will like spot that shit out and just like shut the live stream down as soon as something happens. So they're not relying on viewers to report things. They're actually like finding it themselves with their AI. Oh, Tef, you're a non-sexy nudity? You have to report that. We need more sexiness from Tef. You know, Kayla, the night that I did my birthday party at Tef's place, we were streaming to Pococha that night, and by the end of the party, we had like, it was exclusively trolls in the chat, and they just loved Tef. Like, Tef totally took over my channel when I was in Denmark. They loved him. And they ended up requesting us to do karaoke, and Tef sang karaoke to the Pokemon theme song. And he beat me. Everybody said that his song was better than mine. And I sang Journey. I sang Faithfully. And I thought I did a really good job on it. But then Tef came and...
The Pokemon theme song is just so epic, though. Did you say Poco-chan or Pokemon?
Pococha.
Oh,
That's what the
Poco-chan.
app that I'm on is called Pococha.
Okay.
Yeah. Tef says, you want sexiness, fine, you will get sexiness. Oh no, Tef. What does that even mean for Tef?
I really enjoyed the mental image of Tef being like, I want to be the very best. And, like, singing the
You should have been there, Kayla. You should have been there. That was funny. That was so funny. I convinced him to do it. He was like, there's no way I'm going to do it. And I'm like, dude, they're telling you to do it. You got to do it.
He's here.
Oh, maybe he'll do it again for us right now.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do it again right now.
Hi, Tef.
Hello, Kayla. Hello, Elise.
Hello. Oh, homies. Oh, the shit. That's fucked up. Okay, so homies said that one of the strikes was someone reported me on live. They said they were going to report me because of how she looks. And I was like, pretty fucked up.
Yeah, and that's what you like. I tried to text the last message I did on Twitch. I actually tried to be like the reason people report is because this is not sexy nudity. This is not the nudity that I want. Therefore, I report it. And that's like the huge problem is like many people does not consider curved woman for like sexy. Many people does not believe that like curvy people at all is sexy. And then when they then show a little skin, then suddenly nudity, report them, ban them, like get rid of it. This is not what I want to fuck to. Like that's basically what a lot of those reports are.
Yeah.
And therefore, like slim female girls and very muscular men that is like fit form, they also get like a free pass because like this is something people apparently are thirsty for to desire. And like
Thirsty.
yeah, and I must admit, as a teenager, me and my age group had a saying, which is like kind of bad saying, but like also kind of funny. Like, a hole is a hole, everything can be used. And then like, don't care about the rest. So long it's good, it's just a hole.
Tef, why you gotta bring this to my stream? Come on, man. Come
I'm
on.
sorry, but like it is it's like to point out that like it
A
does
hole
not
is a
matter.
hole is a hole is a hole.
Yeah, I know it's a bad saying. It is a bad saying, but what is also basically said like it both said like I don't care what you do with other people, it is your problem, but it also was like you can do as you want. I will not judge you for it, because in the end you end up with the same thing, something great. Like, I will not judge you for choosing for what you choose to get to. Which means that you can both get curvy females, slim men, or something in between. And like, that's the only reason why I consider the saying actually kind of good. Because it's like, you can do as you desire, I will not judge you for it.
Cool.
As horny teenager, we of course all of us like, you got sex, that's good. Good for you. And then lived it at that.
Yeah, that's what it means when you say a hole is a hole is a hole is a hole.
Yeah, I know. But like it's like if you actually also think about it, it's like it's also saying like I'm not gonna judge you for where that hole is or where it's on. So long you enjoy it, good for you.
Mm-hmm. We're still gonna report you on TikTok.
That's why I'm not on TikTok.
You would be reported for too much sexiness, Tef? You think so?
Well, for some I might be, for some others I will not. But oh my, some will like it.
Yeah, but a report is a report is a report is a report. You know.
It is, and I was gonna take that report and I'm gonna claim it. And I'm gonna be like, listen up, I'm sexy, keep me on, and get more views.
You're just gonna rub your booty all over those reports? Just...
Who said I'm gonna rub my booty over it?
I don't know.
I'm more like gonna be like, look at me, I'm sexy. And you know it.
Oh my god, Tef, what is into you right now?
He just came from his dungeon.
Nah, I'm actually just come
Oh
out
my
from
gosh,
outside.
I just had this like animation vision in my head of like Tef like busted out of his dungeon, like doing that little dance you just did.
You want me to burst out of my dungeon and do the little dance?
Yeah, do it.
Oh my, Lise.
Oh yeah.
You got desire.
No, Bitcoin's interested. Bitcoin's like, dungeon, Tef, sexy dancing? Let me say yet. Oh, it's a good yawn, Bitcoin. Yeah, that was a good yawn. Oh.
Did not even get my jacket off when stepping inside.
You were so
I just-
excited. You were so excited to bring the sexiness.
Yeah. Also, like, I was so ready to like bully Sam, but like he left.
Yep.
Coward.
Sam
I
left.
know that he had to have like a puppy meeting, so like that's
A
fine.
puppy meeting.
I'm not gonna be judging him for that.
That sounds like one of those like random lame excuses that people give when they can't go to something. It's like, oh, I got a puppy meeting. Sorry, I can't come. Or it's like,
Got a
oh,
puppy play date.
I gotta walk my goldfish. I can't come. Sorry.
Yeah.
An introvert excuse. I'm trying to get better at just being like, I don't want to, thanks. I mean, I'm pretty good at that. I'm like, I am reading a really good book right now. Or like, it was COVID for a while. And it's still COVID, but I do a lot more things than I used to that involve indoor spaces with people.
Hey, you're gonna be seeing me soon.
Yeah,
It'll be good.
it'll be awesome.
It's always awesome when seeing Elise.
Oh, Tef.
Elise and Bitcoin.
Yep.
Yeah,
Tough, you never
don't have-
experienced the Bitcoin.
I have not had the honor of experiencing the Bitcoin yet. I do hope it's something I will experience in the future, but for now, I will just accept that I can enjoy these. And then we'll see how the future brings out. At some point, I do need to go to America. Like,
Yeah.
people have been asking me to join BI for like the last 5 to 4 years. So like, apparently at some point I need to do it.
Mm-hmm. You will.
Yeah. I'm like totally covered by sunlight right now.
Hooray! You are sunshine to our life. We enjoy it.
I have rays of sunshine.
Yeah, homie says she just says no thank you with no explanation, and that works, right? It's so easy. Just no thank you. Instead of making up these lame excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say that is also like the best thing is just to be like, no thank you. And if they start to ask like why, you are just like, I just politely told you no thank you. Why are you going to be impolite and trying to ask me for more answer?
Oh, Tef, you're making it confrontational. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I was polite. And then you like fucking crumble over my politeness and try to like go ruin it. Like, fuck you then. If you don't like me to be polite, I will not respect you.
Wow, that's a curveball.
I actually, to be honest, I've only done that once in life. And they were like really like, Tiff, do you have time for this? I was like, I'm sorry, I don't have time for it. Have a good time. And they were like, why don't you have a good time? Or like, why do you not have the time? We're like, I just don't have. And they're like, they were really, like, I give them like some time to like realize that they're like being annoyed by like just be like, I just told you, I just don't have the time. Like, and they were like, and then suddenly I was just like, you know what? I kindly politely told you I don't have the time. Why the fuck do you need to go further into what the fuck I'm doing? Do you really need to know? Is it something that you desire to know? Do you need it in your life to getting a better experience to be like, oh, that's why he's not coming, instead of just be like accepting that it was, I could not make it. Accept that.
Cool.
Wow, I had some raised in me I did not have released for some time. Interesting. So yeah. If people does not like accept me being polite, I'm not gonna be polite then. Like, I'm being polite and be like, I don't have the time, I'm sorry. Find something else or have a good time. And if they don't accept that, well, then just accept that I'm not gonna be polite when you ask the second time.
What would be your impolite answer then? I don't
Why
have
the
the
fuck do
fucking
you
time.
ask?
Oh, why do you fucking ask? Oh, okay, alright. Wow.
But that's because like then you also have like a little mix of misjudgment and like desire to not give anything out of all. Like really like, why do you ask? Can you use it for something to hurt me? Can it be used in a bad way? Why is this information needed for you? Like then I'm just like poor like question everything you ask for. That's like my impolite thing. Like, but I have a tendency to be like polite in the first round.
I thought you said in your impolite would have been like going to their house and using their trash can. That'll show 'em.
Nah,
That'll show
that's not-
'em.
that's not impolite. That's just culturally wrong of you, and you will be like, looks judgments on you. Be like, why the fuck do you do this? You don't have the right to do it. Like,
Really? You don't have the
you will
right.
just be, you don't. As I have, Elise, as I informed you about, like, people do not mind you using the trash can if you have been asking for the permission first, and that's because like you need to take care of your own trash in Denmark. You need to take responsibility for it, and therefore, if people throw trash in your trash can, then how can you take responsibility for it? And that's why like people do not mind if you like, as you're like, I got a can I throw it into your trash can? And they can be like, yeah, you do that, and that's be fine. But like if you just throw it in without being like, oh, can I do this first? they will be like, why are you using my property without my permissions? Like, why do you do that? Like, it's about property boundaries and be like respectful of other people's responsibilities.
Gotcha.
And that's because like we have something called the Janteloven in Denmark,
Mm-hmm.
where like you need to take care of yourself because no one else is gonna take care of you. Basically, there's like, let me look it up. It's a long time since I've been looking at it, and I cannot really remember the like directly. Janteloven. Ja, giv mig den på engelsk. Law of Yonder. Like, there's like the 10 rules are: 1, you're not to think you are anything special. 2, you're not to think you are as good as we are. 3, you're not to think you are smarter than we are. 4, you're not to imagine yourself better than we are. 5, you're not to think you know more than we do. 6, you're not to think you are more important than we are. 7, you are not to think you are good at anything. 8, you are not to laugh at us. 9, you're not to think anyone cares about you. That's the important one. And 10, you're not to think you can teach us anything. Like, it's some really snubbed ones.
Who is we? Who wrote these rules?
We are everyone. And it's,
It's
to be
like-
honest,
Daniel's list of things to not talk about. Like, no, who wrote this?
well, the law of Yante is a literary element that has been assumed by some to explain the egalitarian nature of Nordic countries. It characterizes not conforming, doing things out of the ordinary, or being personally ambitious and unworthy and appropriating. The attitudes are first formulated in the form of 10 rules of Jantelov by the Danish-Norwegian author Axel Sandemose in his satirical novel Affirmative Crosses his tracks. But the actual attitudes themselves are older. Sandemose portrays the fictional small Danish town of Jante, which is modeled upon his native town Nykøbing Mors in the 1930s, where nobody was anonymous, a future of the typical of all small towns and communities. When like everyone knows where you are, like, so like, why should you try to be like better than us when we already know you are not? It's like one big like you need to take care of yourself, but we know who you are, so don't try to show us that you are better than you are. Like, if I only have $10, I'm not supposed to come and say I have a lot of money, because we know you only have $10. So like, don't try and prove you have more than what you actually got. It's like it's also like a way to be like to bring a reality to people. Like, don't have your head in the clouds all the time, because like you are still just a human, and we know what human you are. So like, take responsibility for yourself, know who you are, and then it's fine.
I don't like the rule like you can't teach us anything. Don't think you can teach us anything. I don't like that.
Well, I understand why, but like it's then like you two are speaking like American English as a native language.
Yeah.
I do not. So if I come and try to inform you how you are to speak, like, should I then do that?
No, but if you came and spoke in your way, you're
That
teaching
is
us
not.
something.
We are talking about. We know that you already, Elise, you are talking it in a natural way. I am not. I've been learning it since I was like 9, I think, or 11. Which means I don't have it natural. So why should I be allowed to come and teach you how to do it?
You taught me how to say hippopotamus.
Yep.
That's the coolest thing ever. Like, and if you hadn't said that, I would have always just said hippopotamus, which is like so less fun.
Yeah, like that is of course that is like not something that is like supposed to happen. Like, but in theory, you two are supposed to be better at this than I am, so I should not be allowed to come and teach you that. I'm not to think that I can teach you anything. Apparently, I
Okay.
did teach Kayla something, but I'm not to think that I can do it.
I still don't like it.
I can understand why, but like it is like a way to like keep people like bound to reality, to not like
To not mansplain.
yeah, too. I am sorry if I'm mansplaining.
No, you're not. I'm using it as an example.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
homie says everybody has a piece of the puzzle. That's
Yeah.
I believe in
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
everyone have a piece in the puzzle.
And we
like,
should
so
have
you-
confidence that we are a unique piece of the puzzle. Like I feel like that rule kind of breaks down your confidence that you have something to offer the world. You know, that's why I don't like it.
yeah,
But
it's
you're
like
not to
don't even
think you're
talk
smarter
because you're
than
not
we are.
qualified. Like, and it's like, yeah, yeah.
I like humility. I like it, but like yeah, there's just something about that rule in particular that like kind of like it's like defining humility as this like lower self-esteem thing where humility is in fact actually so hyper confidence in what you are in relation to the rest of the world, in the relation to the rules that you just said, Tev, that your self becomes nothing. Right? But you have to have super, super high level of confidence in who you are in order to achieve that. That's humility. It's not like to be humiliated means to like have an experience where like your confidence in who you are in relation to the world is so high that your ego like dissolves and you become like the most humble.
The most humble.
The most humble.
I'm never gonna turn the most humble. I'm greedy as shit.
Tef. Anything can
I
happen,
am.
Tef.
Anything can happen. I know that.
You watch out.
I know anything can happen.
You watch
A
out.
lot of stuff have happened to me that where anything can happen. It's literally looking
you will
at me
be
in the
truly
eyes.
humiliated. You will be truly humiliated.
So I have an off-topic question.
Yeah.
You've never you've never eaten at Spaghetti Factory, at the Spaghetti Company.
The Spaghetti Factory. I think that's what it's called. I
I feel
think
they
like
changed it in the
oh,
past.
did they?
from
You know,
what
in
I've heard.
Hawaii, I think I ate there one time. But that cup that I have no idea where it came from. It just like was in my kitchen one day.
I'm like, they have one in Phoenix.
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've had like chain Italian food.
I know. We could sit in a boxcar and have Italian cream soda.
Ooh, that sounds fun actually.
Yeah, that was like our fancy place that we'd go up in Phoenix. Like when I graduated massage school, my family, that's where we went. But anyways, I just was like, wait a minute, I know this cup, and there's matcha in it.
Oh, so good. I did another one this morning, but I put berries in it, and so it's not green, but it tasted so good. Like the tartness from the berries, like cut through the matcha. I was like, oh, this is it. This is a trick. Easy way to get matcha. Just put it in your smoothie, whatever the smoothie is. Although Tef thinks the matcha smells like curry.
The one I got from you too.
Okay, y'all. I think I should go get ready for my meeting now.
You should do that. Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do
Go
it.
earn some money.
Go earn some money. This will be good money if it works. So hopefully it works.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then I will start to wash some clothes. Because
Some
I'm off
cloth?
for the week. I'm off for the weekend.
Oh,
laundry
it's your
time?
Friday.
So like I'm going to Copenhagen tomorrow, and then I have a meeting the entire weekend, and then I will come back Sunday. So I need to wash the clothes today, so it can be ready for when I return home. Apparently, I think I'm gonna end up returning home late on Sunday. So like, better wash it today than like wait for it to do it Sunday, and then it cannot get dried. because it needs to air dry.
Ah. All right, Tefl, I believe in you. I believe in you. I think you can do it.
I can do it. I just gonna skip sweet sleep. I can sleep when I get old.
No. You sleep in the train. You said you're taking the train, right?
Yeah, I can sleep in the train.
Yeah. All right, friends. It was
Hey.
fun.
Quickly,
Always.
go raid someone.
Go raid someone. Yeah, I got 3 people. Who should I raid?
I don't know. Someone cute.
Someone cute.
You know what? You could raid Culinary Rewind.
I don't know them.
She's making desserts. You could. I know I have got you to rate someone called Hoy Artworks before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm still following them.
Yeah,
Oh, T-Pain. I can go raid T-Pain. I love
you
T-Pain.
could do that too. They are online. Go rate them.
Do you know T-Pain? Have you watched his stream, Tef?
You have introduced me to him at some point.
He's like huge. He's a big celebrity type person, but he
I
is
was
so
like T-Pain?
yeah, T-Pain,
Like,
T-Pain. Yeah, he is so fired up on Twitch. Like it's insane the level of energy that he has. And he's a gamer too, so he like totally vibes it. Like Timberland, he also streams. He's a music producer, rapper. He's got a cool vibe, you know, he's done well for himself, but he's nothing like T-Pain. T-Pain is just like awesome at streaming. But I won't be rating him.
no.
No. Oh, he's making spooky art. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll raid this person. Raided them before.
I'm gonna go to the welcome lobby soon.
Awesome.
But I think before that I'll take a little screen break.
It's a good
Sounds like
idea.
good plan.
Yeah. So.
You gotta take your walk too. The walks have to be earlier now.
I know, I'm having to like push them closer. So, yeah, I'm gonna pop in there and then go on a walk before it gets too dark, and I have to dress warmly now too.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, Bitcoin too. I forgot to put Bitcoin's clothes on this morning when we left, and he's all pissed off at me.
where's
He's
my
like,
Marty
I'm
McFly
cold.
coat?
I need my sweater.
Well, I will see you all on Monday.
Yeah, see you on
you on
Monday.
Monday.